Rebecca haters, I am one of them. If there are 10 Rebecca haters, I am one of them. If there are no Rebecca haters, it means I am no longer alive. Slowly but surely, people will come to the realization, dog, like Black is a problem, Gecko Warrior is a problem, but it's fine if Gecko Warrior stays. Rebecca has to go. Man, I hate that card. What's up, y'all? Dr. TCG here, back with another video, and today I got for you the long-awaited Koby video, the hero of Rocky Port incident, the future of the Marines. Let's just get started and go into this deck profile. I got some games for you guys today. Before we talk about it, Koby is the new Navy sword type leader from OP11. He basically has the Kurita Coliseum effect on his leader, meaning that his sword characters can attack characters the turn they are played. Note that means they can only attack rested characters, but he has a few ways to get around attacking rested characters. His other ability is that when one of your Navy type characters with an original power of 7k or less would be removed from play by your opponent's effect, you may return 3 cards from your trash to the bottom of your deck in any order. So he has protection effects for all of his Navy cards in this deck except for this Koby, as well as his a suite of sword characters that are able to attack the turn they're played. Right, it's pretty much like these characters, but it's mainly just like Helmepo Koby. Let's get into the card by card. We have Peacock's new Navy Red Searcher, checks top 5, and then she has another ability. You can trash her, give one of your characters plus 1k power. Very, very good card. A Searcher with more upside, being able to cheat some more power to make trades or even go in for a sneaky lethal if your opponent isn't paying attention. Really good. We have Borsellino, blocker. You rest this character. Your Navy type leaders or characters can attack active characters this turn. So this is what I was saying earlier about you having ways to get around your characters, only being able to attack rested the turn they're played. Not only being able to, but primarily attacking rested the turn they're played. I will notice, or you should notice, that all of the sword characters are also Navy. So they did a pretty good job in balancing and saying allowing Navy characters to be able to attack. Anyway, next card, Doll. I love this card in this deck. Blocker. You trash 1 card from your hand. If your leader's Navy, you give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 6k power for the turn. Minusing 6 for 4 is insane. I wish this card trashed a card and drew a card, but maybe that's a little insane. Imagine I mean, Black can have Rebecca, right? Why can't we have this? Let's just leader lock it, right? If your leader is the Navy type, trash a card from your hand. If your leader is Navy type, draw 1 card and do that. You feel me? I want to make Koby amazing. Hilbari, baby girl of the deck. On play, give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 2k power when attacking. She gains 1000 power, and then if your leader's the Navy type, your leader can attack active characters this turn. So I think this card is really good for the deck. Kind of, I'm not gonna say underrated or overrated, but she definitely has a lot of spots where if you just play her on 5 or on 6, she can do work, especially if your opponent has rested the character. Her essentially being a 5/7 when on your turn is nutty. And then that minus 2k helps a lot, right? So you can play her, and if you're able to attack with her, your leader can attack active, and then it can kind of allow you to clear 2 things at once, right? Where you can trade this into a rested unit, and then your opponent can attack another active unit. We have X-Drake Sword. He's just a vanilla 2k. I rarely play him off of Helmepo, but he is there as another target. Other than that, he's just a Navy Sword 2k. Super searchable. Aramaki, one of the best 2ks in the deck. This is pretty much Gyat's for the Koby leader. Activate main, you trash this character. If your leader is Navy, you choose up to 1 characters with the Navy type, then that character can attack active characters this turn. Then you trash the top 2 cards of your deck. Let your Navy characters attack active. It also helps fill up your trash a little more. Ripper, chump blocker. If you have another Black Navy character other than himself, he gains the blocker tag. Really good card. It helps you trade into your opponent's board and then play a chump blocker after, so they can't swing back into your board. And then a lot of times your opponent will probably opt to use removal on this card, but you can just use leader ability, and then they're double screwed, right? Sengoku, on play, trash 2 Black Navy cards from your hand. If your leader is a Navy type, draw 3 cards. More hand filtering, more putting cards in the trash. We run a pretty high density of Black Navy cards in this deck. Remember, all of your Navy characters, all of your sword characters are also Navy, so these are all acceptable targets for Sengoku. Seeing brand new on play, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Navy Searcher, we know brand new, he's OP03. Yeah, just trash it. He helps fills up trash. I love seeing this card in my hand. In conjunction with Doll and like Hibari, he can just take some sneaky trades sometimes. Love this card. Very good. Just a Navy 2K that you can trash with Sengoku, as well as his on play, you know, hurts Nami. If you ever run to the random Nami. Hina from the starter deck, the Smoker starter deck. Dawn ×1. This character has +4 cost on your opponent's turn. Activate main once per turn. You may put a card from your trash at the bottom of your deck. Give your leader or up to one of your characters a rested Dawn. So this card really helps like Smoker and Garp, but you wouldn't think it would belong in a Koby deck, but it being an 8 cost on your opponent's turn makes it already difficult to remove, as well as it's a 4/6 body, and Koby's a deck that like wants to like use its Dawn to do other things, right? So getting that extra rested Dawn can have a lot of value over the course of the game, right? Especially in conjunction with this, you can pull off some sneaky lethals, because these 2 cards, like being on the board, like this card being on the board and this in hand, can represent like +2k power worth of stats for 1 Dawn, right? So like you play the Peacock, you have a rested Dawn, you trash the Peacock, buff Hibari. Hibari's a 7k, not Hina, and then you use Hina ability to return a card and then give that rested Dawn that you used for Peacock to herself or somebody else, and now Hina's an 8k swing for 1 Dawn. Pretty interesting synergy. It does come up, or it can come up, and it's really cool when it does. Then you have Helmeppo. This is like the best card in the deck. This is the main piece of the deck. This is the card that you want to search for and have in your hand on curve. Seeing Helmeppo with Koby on curve just like wins or puts you in a really favorable position in a lot of your matchups. So what does he do? Enough glazing. You may trash 1 card from your hand, draw 1 card, and play up to 1 type sword type character with a cost of 8 or less from your trash other than Helmeppo. Then at the end of the turn, place that character that you played from his effects to the bottom of the deck. Yeah, he pretty much is like a Moria, but he's balanced in the fact that you return the card you played to your deck at the end of the turn. So he's just meant to like do like a quick rush and go type of thing. Because your sword characters can attack the turn they're played, you get the immediate value from being able to play this unit, even though it like goes away. Right? Yeah, next we have this Koby card, Pink Mamba, the hero of the Rocky Port. I am a Koby stan. On play, up to one of your characters can attack one of your opponent's active characters this turn. When attacking, you may return 2 cards from your trash to the bottom of your deck in any order. Give your leader up to one of your characters plus 1000 power until the end of your opponent's next turn. So you can buff your leader to a 6k leader with this card, or you can buff another unit to gain that power until the end of your opponent's next turn. Really strong effect. You'll see like it comes up later on in today's games. Being a 6k leader definitely helps a lot, because you know you're also a 4-life leader, so you can be pretty fragile, but being a 6k 4-life leader is pretty bonkers. Last card we have is I am the man who will become a Navy officer. Shout out Koby. Shout out Koby. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck, reveal a Navy card other than itself, add it to your hand and trash the rest. This is like my area from Marshall Teach. It helps fills up the trashes such as Navy, triggers activate main. Really good card. The goal of this deck is to be able to consistently find your pieces so that you can Helmeppo into a sword character, take value trades into your opponent's units, reduce their board while keeping your board established, using leader ability so that your board doesn't go away to effects and they have to like play 1 piece the right way and you know fight for a board the old school way. So Koby kind of forces the opponent to play 1 piece. And I really like that about a lot about this leader. He has to cheat to make everyone else be honest, but we love him because he's Koby. I hope you guys enjoyed today's games. Let me know what you guys think about the deck list, and remember to like, comment, subscribe, guys. Okay, game 1 versus Robin. We got to go second. I see double searcher and a Hina. I think the sound is pretty good. We're just looking for like Helmeppo Koby now. I think we go. Yeah, there's Koby. And then Helmeppo. It's just that easy, guys. It's like I'm preordained to play this deck. They swing 8 banish. I'm gonna have to just let that go, to be honest. The reason why we play Hina and buff herself instead of buffing leader is we're playing her on triggers. And then we also buff her so that she doesn't just die to like a Nami trigger, just like some removal. Because we don't want to use our leader ability so early. We're actually going to start countering here. I also drew a large majority of my blockers, so it would pay me well to play a blocker in the next few turns. Yeah, just put the Mepo Koby in the bag, bro. Get rid of that blocker and then push some damage to face. And that's like, this deck is like a, it's pretty much a tempo deck as well, right? Like a tempo removal deck. Being able to like cheat by attacking into your opponent's active characters. I'm not sure why I sequenced it like this. Doing 6-7. Why didn't we give the rest of Dawn? Do we just not have enough in trash? I guess because we're low in trash, we didn't want to like use the ability. It might have just been better to keep the Peacock on the field so that we can use the Hina effect, right? No, because then we wouldn't have enough in trash if we used Hina effect here without getting rid of the Peacock. Yeah, my opponent just lost a whole bunch of tempo. They pretty much just played 9 mom, lost the card to heal 1. That was a 6K they can attack into me. What are we looking for now? I just take the 2K, play some blockers, and just hit this guy in the face. Yeah, there's nothing else for you to do, man. It's like 7-7. Or it's like 9-9. Excuse me, I'm sorry. It's like 9-9. Right? Or 9-8. Two blockers. I like that. I'm sorry, 8-9, 2 blockers. I like that. And we're at the point in the game like our opponent doesn't have removal. I really love the chump blockers in this deck. Ripper is such a good card. Being able to like tap your bodies and then like my opponent having to deal with the chump blockers helps me keep bored. They play like 1 unit. Another 9 mom. Well, let's try again. Maybe it'll go this time. I'm keeping Doll in the trash for like no reason. The reason why I say for like no reason is because is it Mepo Hibari? It might be Mepo Hibari here. It's because I think Doll is a sword character, meaning that like she can be revived off of Mepo when she in fact cannot be. Yeah, Hibari only lets leaders attack active, not anything else. And the Robin just let that Lin go. Because I just have like all these other swings, I guess. Also like another like miss sequence. I don't think I was playing well this today, but I think that Robin is bricked up. Yeah, and then we could just like go 9. Nah, bro, we go into life here. Yeah, we don't do that, bro. That's a 1K. We put him at 0, force them to heal, or kill me or clear my board. Third 9 mom incoming. They can actually like remove the Helmepo now. It's crazy that they see this like third 9-mom. Wait, they're playing a Big Mom Pirates build. I didn't even notice this when I was like testing, when I was playing the game. That makes so much sense. That's the why like they have 9-moms, but they didn't search any of them. Yeah, my opponent has no Dawn up. Yeah, we just go 7. This is no trigger. We're Bing chilling. Yeah. Another 7. Trigger. All right, and yeah, that's it. Yeah, pretty textbook Koby. Pretty textbook Koby gameplay. The goal of the deck is just to like remove the opponent's board while establishing your board, clearing their units through combat and keeping your units on the board so that you can just keep that tempo and that board advantage, and then just close out the game from there with your powerful units. Let's go into the next game. All right, next game we got is against Buggy. This is actually one of Koby's better matchups. Like, actually, it was one of his best matchups. We have brand new Hamapo Koby and like a chump blocker. We pretty much just keep just like the dream hand. Got to go second. The reason why this matchup is so good for Koby is because Buggy wants to play units and keep those units active so that he can just like go into his big 10 drop Buggy after. And then like Crocodile Mihawk does not matter in this matchup because I'm removing by combat and not by like effects. Shoe Buggy, the promo Buggy doesn't really matter. We probably just get a 2K here. That card doesn't matter because a lot of our units, like our only 4-drop that can attack is Hina, right? We're not mad if Hina can't attack. I don't think we should use that. Okay, we used it anyway. I also feel like this might be incorrect. I think we want to starve Buggy. Buggy doesn't do well when he doesn't have cards in hand. Because, you know, he needs cards for his leader ability. Yeah, I don't like trashing my chump blocker. Let's just give it a 2Ks. So yeah, boom. He played Shoe Buggy Alvida. We're like, sure. Our Hina can't attack. But Hina is just going to give us a bunch of value throughout the course of the game. Bring out Koby, let him attack active. Destroy the Alvida. Just return 2 cards, yeah. Give me that little buff. We can even Hina. Our trash is already empty, right? Yeah, let's just keep emptying the trash, right? Our opponent can Gravity Blade us though next turn, which will hurt, but Buggies aren't on Gravity Blade. Yeah, we'll just take this hit. He doesn't have any units to threaten us with. He discarded Peel Off to play Croc Alvida, discarding a Peel Off and a Buggy. I think that's a 10 cost. Yeah, it's not looking super good for us ourselves. We do have another Helm Apple, but we need like other cards. Playing the Borsellino blocker. What's the plan here? Oh, to have my Helmepo attack active. Yeah, and then we attack into the Alvida. I don't think we just do base base 7. Perfect. I think we should play a chump blocker here. Well, yeah, I think we should play a chump blocker here. Protect the Helmepo over the brand new. Another thing is too, Borsellino is also like, he's a blocker, but he's like a double blocker because he rests himself to use the ability and your opponent should like have to trade into him. So they play this new promo Crocodile, which bottom decks a 2K or less power unit. You see, I'm reading it for the first time. We have a saying where like if you're reading a card, you probably lost. But yeah, we're gonna protect the chump blocker, force him to have another piece of removal for it, or like you have to like swing into my stuff. My blocker blocks. I'll just let this die. Yeah, I don't feel bad about this Borsellino dying here. Do that. My opponent has no more attacks now. They do Buggy, discard Buggy, Mihawk. And they actually have like a pretty scary board, right? We don't really have any other targets in our trash for the Helmeppo. The play this turn might be like brand new doll. Like doll, yeah, doll on the croc. Trade the brand new into it. Brand new is such an insane card in this deck, by the way. Especially with like a decent amount of power reduction. Yeah, it might be. Yeah, it might be just discard the brick, little bro. Yeah, but brand new. Another doll. Yeah, another doll doesn't feel bad for later. We're probably gonna play that chump blocker over that other brand new, so we got like 3 Dawn to move with. Should bottom the Helmeppo, or yeah, it doesn't matter. Just bottom like a Navy unit, because swords are the only cards that matter in trash. So we have 3 Dawn. So what is it? It's like 7, 7, 8. Oh, Hina can't attack, so it's like okay, it's like 7, 9. The Buggy also got a little greedy there. Oh, did they? Because they take the 7. No, yeah, no. Like the Buggy should have countered. They should have blocked 1K'd. No, actually, no. Because if they block 1K, yeah, if they block 1K, no, I can tax them for another card by trading into the Mihawk if they block 1K. Because then they'll have to 2K 1K again if I decide to swing 9 into the Mihawk. They're attempting to KO my blocker, or yeah, my doll as well. Again, we'll take the hit to life. You're just giving me cards, and then we have to block here so that we make space. They can also play 10 cost Buggy here. Yeah, bottom decked. They bottom decked my blocker and then they tapped their blocker. Sure. Honestly, I don't know why they didn't just bottom deck my Helmeppo. That way, like, and they keep their blocker up. Yeah, this Buggy is super misplayed towards the end. I forget whether I'm pretty sure I was on ranked. Like I think that we did have like a ranked reset though, to allow the starter deck cards, but this is ranked gameplay. We reset and we're like at like the middling ranks. So I was like 1,000. I'm like 1,100 in this video. In that recording, I'm not sure, but it's not. I'm not just like fighting random lobby guys. Next game, all right. Last game is up against GP Luffy. New format BDIF versus old format BDIF. This is actually like another pretty winning matchup for me, but it's like the GP deck is still super strong. We have like Sengoku brand new. We're always just gonna brand new first though. I lied. I'm a liar. Is there, yeah, no. The argument for not playing the Ripper is for cost Zoro. They have Stage, Nami. They see their Spud. Swing 6, sure. It might just be, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just Hina. Swing 5 into Big Bro. Oh, I guess they're swinging 6. Yeah. The Punisher is like Luna. And I don't think they would use Luna trigger just to tap this Hina. So they play Spud, probably Frankie. I'm not sure if I should be like going down in life this early. Yep, there's the Frankie. Nothing to play after Helmeppo. Sometimes this is why I like searching on turn 1 and turn 2 as opposed to playing a 4-drop. Just because you don't have any Helmeppo targets on curve, and all of our Helmeppo targets are here now. Probably take the Hibari or the Peacock. I think we take the Hibari, honestly. because we're gonna Mepo Koby the turn after. We can also take the Peacock to like go deeper into our deck, find another Helmepo. Pretty interesting choice. And then the argument for like not taking the Koby. Koby might just be too slow. Looks like the Spud will live this turn. Did I pause it? No, I'm literally just thinking. Either that or I got pulled away. Yeah, Peacock. Go deeper into the deck. Borsalino's kind of hot, I'm not gonna lie. Like not the character, but just like seeing the Borsalino blocker, yeah. Am I resting it so leader can attack active? And then we use Hina. Maybe we just give it to the Hina, actually, and then we just burn the Peacock and then use Hina ability. All right, never mind. Yeah, put that Navy character down there. And then once again, our double blocker Borsalino's out. Luffy Taro, Zorojiro. Thank God it's not another Spud, but they just found the Spud off the Zorojiro. Man, this GP deck is a problem. This GP deck is a problem. I'm actually just coming back from Oviedo, where I scrubbed out, and GP ended up winning. My first loss was to a GP. I think it was round 2. I won round 1, lost round 2 to GP, won round 3 against Shanks, and then lost twice to Zoro. Round 4 and 5. I was on blue purple Luffy. So the GP matchup for sure, I like played it like I didn't play super well, but I also didn't open super well. But I think I could have played it a little bit better instead of being a little too passive. Anyway, let's focus on this game. So they play Spud, they trade into my Borsalino blocker, they also swing into my face. Their Spud's rested. We have a Doll in hand. I don't think it's Helmepo, I think it's Doll here, so we can guarantee the Spud clear. And then we just like pressure the opponent's face. Yeah. All of that. And then we play a chump blocker too. All of that. Shout out Sengoku. Bro, so every body matters. Little bodies matter. Little bodies matter, man. And now we're just gonna swing like 6, like 3 times. We're just gonna swing a lot. This is brand new swinging too, by the way. GP also like doesn't do well against like aggro decks. Like he doesn't do well against Zoro. It's kind of funny, right? He doesn't do well against like his bad matchups are pretty much the same as blue purple Luffy. Oh, Dark Show, but Luna. I mean Luna here. You're gonna Luna a Branu and a Hina. Sure, big bro. So they play their second Spud. They're gonna try and trade into my board. Problem is we have blockers. Man, I love this Koby deck, bro. Yeah, keep using your pathetic stage, mortal. We've evolved beyond cost reduction, removal. We probably block this. We block this, we take the next hit. Or we take counter. I know we for sure take or block this, right? Okay. Is he gonna Luna? No, he's gonna play a Robin blocker, right? He Luna'd. Yeah, I guess because I have no Dawn up. Do I have a Koby in trash? I do have a Koby in trash. Maybe we just raw play Koby here. And then another blocker. And like kill his Spud. I think that might be the play. Because then we have like a 9k body. And then he has to trade into board again. Like I said, this deck is still scary too, right? Because I can't remove 2 units at once. I have to make progress against his board. It's not looking good. I mean, it's looking okay, but he's like this, like the GP deck just applies so much pressure. So we're gonna do Hamapo Koby. Yeah, Hamapo discard the brick. We drew a 2k. Habari? What do I know? And then we're going into Luffy Taro. So 8k into 6k. A leader can attack active. You can only go to leaders. He just let it go. That's very interesting that he just let that go. So now Hamapo can go into the Zorojuro. I'm thinking about how to divvy up the Dawn. And then honestly, I should just go into life here. I should go 8k into life. I should not go into Spud. I'm pretty sure I went into Spud. Yeah, because that's just the 2k. We saw him search the 2k. We should have went 8k into life to either get 2 cards or put him to 0. Because then if he's at 0, Luna won't save him. Man, I think I missed this deck. I think I missed green purple. However, I have a suspicion that if green purple comes back, Lucci might come back. But everyone's saying that Lucci just gets checked by so many decks in the format. So I'm not sure. My opponent is trading. Do GP lists in the current day play Zorojuro, bro? Why do we let that go? Why do we let that go and not try and go for game? I guess because we have 3 units on board. Sure. It's probably doll big, bro. Might be doll, attach some Dawn, trade into the Spud with the brand new. All right, we took the Aramaki instead. I'm capping. Type. Koby can attack active. This card is insane. Me allowing me to also be a 6k leader. Yeah, problem, we need to end this game like quickly because I'm running out of cards in hand. $2K, $1K. Bro, how did we win this game? How did we win this game? Did we win this game? Surely my opponent just doesn't have the counter here. A fake giant? Oh, I think I remember. Yeah, so the math here from my opponent, they give for like, they have 6 Dawn. I'm a 6k leader. I have 2 life, 3 2Ks in hand. The swings are, hold on, let's pause it for a second. Let's do a little quiz, right? What are the swings here, right? It should probably be 6 first, right? My opponent has 6 Dawn active. They're a 6K leader. They have 2 sevens, and they have 4 sevens, right? That's 28 plus 6. That's 34 plus 6. That's 40. 40 over 4. That's 10, 10, 10. How do they have 4 10s here? No shot they have 4 10s here. Wait, am I smoking? What's 6 plus 6? 12. 12 plus 14. It's 26. Yes. 26 plus 7. 33. 33 plus 7 is 40. Hold on, guys. 7 times 4. 7 times 4 is 28. Boom. 28 plus 6, that should be 34. Plus another 6. Where am I getting the 6 Dawn? Oh, it's not 6 Dawn. It's 4 Dawn because the Luffy has to swing. It's 38. Yeah, it's 38. It's 38. It's 38. Okay, it's 38. Because the Luffy has to return 2 Dawn. So it's 38. 38 over 4, it's 9.5. So it's like they have to like do like it's like 3 9s and a 10 or something like that, right? How's it 3 9s? Let's like do this the old-fashioned way, right? We have, it should probably be 6 here. Because you need 2, so you have 4 Dawn. 2, 8, 1, 1, 8. It should be 8, 8, 8. No. It should be 6, 8, 8, 2, 9, 9. I think this should be a 10. So 3 Dawn here, 3 Dawn left, 1 Dawn left. It should be 6, 7, 8, 10, 10. I think, right? 6 requires a card. 7 2K. 8 take. 6 is a card. 7 is a card. 8 take. 10 take, and then all 3 of these need to be 2Ks for me to get out the last 10. But in this way, since it's like 8 first, I can just like take this and not give cards. I'm like doing the little Dawn math here as well. And I tell myself I'm dead if he does the ladder, if he ladders the swings in the way I was thinking. Yeah, bro, we just take. And we get a 1K. 6, we just counter with 1K. I think here he does like 9 or something. He does another 8. 8, we take 10. No, we can't even take this 8. Well, we kind of have to take this 8. Oh, he can't do 10. Yeah, because he did 8, 8. He can't do 10. It's 9, 9. So if that's another 2K, because I'm a 6K leader, we live. If my last life is another 2K, I live. Where if he did 7 here, let's think about this, right? If he did 7 here and he still had 5 Dawn, right? I give a 2K, I have 2 cards in hand. He does 10. I take, and if it's a 2K, I win anyway. So I think my life, I got lucky. My life just had the perfect amount of counter. I still think though my opponent should have done like 6, 7, 8, 10, 10. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments, bro. Like how does lethal, how like what would have been the proper lethal? Yeah. Yeah. Koby making me a 6K leader, definitely like sold it for me. He's kind of fuming, right? Because like he went for it and I just had enough counter. Yeah. Unfortunate. And then he had like giant would draw into more 2Ks. With my board, him having no blockers, where I have 3 swings, he has like a giant 1K in hand. Does he live at 0 life? Or did he have 1 life? He had 0 life. Yeah, so to defend against 3 hits, right? And then like this Koby would have buffed my leader. And then like if I had a peacock, if I top decked peacock, I would have been able to draw. Oh no, I top decked doll. If I top deck peacock, you get an extra, you get like 2 plus 2K power. Because peacock buffs the Hina, and then the Hina gives you that 1 rested dawn as well. Hina's a deceptively good card in this deck. Just being able to like randomly manipulate power, as well as 8-drop Koby. So I would have had like an additional 3,000 power just out of nowhere if I top decked peacock. So I would have had 13K dawn worth of power to try and swing into him. And like, yeah, in addition to like my board. Yeah, those were good games. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think about this Koby deck in OP11. I think I meme a lot and say it's BDIF, but it's very good into Buggy. It loses into blue purple Luffy. It loses into aggro, like crazy aggro decks like Zoro. However, I did like beat a Zoro earlier, and that may be confirmation bias. But I think as long as you don't get too overwhelmed by aggro, because at the end of the day you are a 4-life leader. If you don't get too overwhelmed by aggro, I think you can just beat out like mid-range and aggro decks, and you just lose to like top-end decks and ramp strategies, right? Black purple Luffy, purple black Luffy. I'm not sure how that matchup is, especially now. I think if they see ramp, it'll be a tough time, and then have the counter to defend their beer Luffy. Might be difficult. But I'm really liking Koby. He's my pet deck of the format. You know, he's the future of the Marines. He's the hero of the Rocky Port incident. Shout out Koby, man. Y'all have a good day. Y'all have a good day, guys. Let me know. I can't even do an outro. Peace, y'all.